Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Decorative Survival. So, actually, there's no sound on this, and, well, in the last episode, I did some, more building over here, and, yeah, basically my computer updated, and that always breaks OBS for some reason, so I'm voicing over this, and as you can see, I'm just going through stuff. I mined a lot more cobblestone and stone, I think, in between episodes. And what I'm planning on starting off this episode is not actually more work on my abbey, but instead a part of a nether tunnel to get me at least out of the Soul Sand Valley, because there's far too many ghasts there. Sure, there's a few in the nether wastes, but it's a lot better there. So I want to build a tunnel over there, and yeah, then I will be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I am getting rid of the previous portal decoration because this is a tunnel, and my complaints about ghasts continuously happened. There were constantly ghasts fireballing me. So I'm building this tunnel will be built into the nether waste biome, which at least has more mobs in it, so there's less ghasts. Still doesn't mean there's still quite a lot of ghasts, so it's not great. But it will be a lot better, hopefully. And it will also mean that for at least some of my trip I'm covered, and skeletons are also a real annoyance, so at least I don't have to deal with them as well. And yeah, that then, I think this is roughly where it finishes. And I went back to the overworld to get materials there. I needed quite a lot more cobblestone than I was expecting. And I actually added an iron door right at the front here, because I'd like to extend this later, but this is where it exits now. Alright, so I'm back, and this is the tunnel that I've made, and I also decided to put some little defense towers up here. They're actually quite interesting, but of course this is cobblestone, so it's not the nicest, but it's still reasonably nice, I think. And down this end it's got an exit, and I thought I'd make this kind of be able to potentially be a zombified piglin farm, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually tested it yet, so that's what I thought I'd do now, considering there's a zombified piglin there. Or maybe, of course, none of the piglins, apart from that one, will go towards me because I'm too far away. Well, it just disappeared, it seems. Finally. Right, so it seems that it works. I've just anchored all of those piglins, zombified piglins. I really do need gold. I might want to replace these, but probably not right now, because items seem to be getting stuck in that corner. Anyway, I'm thinking like these could look a little bit like little moats, I guess. It's not great. I seem to have already cleared out all of the piglins in this area and gotten, seems, 3-ish gold ingots, roughly. That's very rough, because that might be better. That's very rough because I may have already had gold nuggets in my inventory, because zombified piglins keep going through these portals, which is a little annoying. My plan for later is to continue extending that, but I think it's probably good enough now I've now got a place that I can run through the Soul Sand Valley and out of all of the really dangerous places. Like, there's still an open area there, so I probably want to at some point just extend this all the way to the bridge over there, but that's not going to happen right now because I do still want to work on my chapel. Yeah, I'm going to go back, get started on that, maybe also get some more salmon, and yeah, then I will be right back. Probably going to work on this side now, I guess. To begin with, I went and did a little bit of squid hunting because my pickaxe keeps running low in durability, so I needed to do a bit more squid hunting to get some more durability on it because it was mending, which then allowed me to get some more stone. I should probably repair it in between episodes, but that's not yet. And yeah, as you can see, I am doing this side. It's exactly the same as the other side, and I think I'm getting fast, especially at these slightly domed tops, which are very complicated. So yeah, I think I'm getting better at that. Apart from that, I think so I'm just slowly working on that. At some point I need to do the floor, but that's not in this episode. That would probably just be stone, but I might want to consider something else. And yeah, this is our fourth row now, which brings us up to the point at which it expands, which is nice. And now I'm doing both sides at the same time, and the center as well, which is not actually too hard, but I'm doing one section of this at a time, so it's the right section as you enter, I think, and I'm probably hunting some more squids to repair my pickaxe again, and I forgot to put a window on that side, and yeah, most of the rest of this is exactly the same, apart from I decided to actually do some work on the towers after a zombie spawned and surprised me. So now the towers each have a spiral staircase in them, which is very nice. I was considering making some more on the interior, but I ended up not doing that. Alright, so I am back, and as you can see, there are now two sides on this, and it is now also extended by another section, which means that the next expansion on this will actually make this bit go around a corner, and at some point I'll have to figure out what to do about my stone generator. So I'll probably be doing that side first, but I'm not going to be doing that in this episode. That's probably wrapping up this episode, but I wanted to show these little spiral staircases on both towers, which have a lantern every floor in the same space, which does really feel like you're running up an infinite stairwell till you actually reach the top, because every single level is exactly the same right up until here, and this gives access to the roof, which isn't yet a roof. I'll need to do that at some point later, but not in this episode, because that's going to wrap up this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and yeah, goodbye.